Hello Virgo, Laura Janelle here, doing your December 2020 reading. This reading will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and it's going to be a general read, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, and if it doesn't, check your birth chart for other prominent signs, and then check those readings. And being a general reading, take what fits your situation, leave what doesn't, and don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, because as humans we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, so the gender of the cards, like king and queen or whatever, doesn't really matter. So again, don't get hung up on that. So here we go. Virgo. December 2020. More. Alright, one card flipped out. I'm going to take it. Alright, so wow, at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Fire, which is all about transformation through action. Virgo, what needs to be acted upon? So the first card, this card that fell, is the Seven of Water. And this card is all about releasing control. And like I've already had a few signs get this card. This is all about releasing control issues, releasing the need to have a certain outcome in something. It's all about going with the flow of your life and surrendering. She also has her eyes closed but her third eye open, so it's also, indicative of going within your heart and your emotions to feel, like not so much your thinking mind, but like closing and just feeling. So releasing and just feeling, going with the flow, Virgo. Wow. So the next card out we have is intuition. And with some of these, since they're so detailed, I like to, and I don't always do this, but I like to read some of them just so that I can get an idea of what particular part of this card needs to be read, because they're so detailed and there's so much. Usually when I read, I can pick out like what's needed to be heard by whoever is getting this reading. So, intuition, signs, patterns, synchronicity, trust, mystery, and magic. So this is all about, intuition is your sixth sense, heed your intuitive feelings, intuitive skill born of practice, strengthen your intuition. Let's see, for the present, it takes both courage and practice to heed your intuition. We are so often told to base our decisions on rational thought and logic and to weigh each choice with care. Your decision-making process can, however, be enhanced by listening to your gut feelings. In fact, it is important to use both rational thought and reason, and intuition and instinct. When it appears in the present, it signifies the importance of heeding your intuition. It is better to appear foolish in the short term than to make a mistake that could cost you far more in the long term. So this is really just saying, Virgo, you need to go within, release control, let go, and listen to your intuition. Let's see what else we have. Wow. Masculine and feminine. Every 11 card in this deck is a card of balance. So this is the fire card. And so I feel like it speaks a need to balance action, but it's masculine and feminine energy. So like I said in the beginning of the reading, every human has masculine and feminine energy within us. And, you know, wounded feminine and wounded masculine energies look different. Like, I know, just to give you an idea, I think I've operated from the wounded feminine for quite some time, and that's the wounded part of the wounded feminine energy is to be independent and not need anybody and not accept help from anybody, and kind of be like, I got this. And for a long time in my life I was definitely like that, like would not let anybody help me, wouldn't really let anybody know if I needed help. I would just struggle until I could do it myself. So I'm just giving you an example. I'm kind of blanking on one of the examples for a wounded masculine type of energy. I think it's like not allowing yourself to give and just being really like, because the wounded feminine, it's like the feminine energy is like receiving and going within and the void and all of that, and masculine energy is like action and giving and pursuing things and abundance and stuff like that. So just to give you guys an example, but this really is speaking about the need to balance both. So maybe take a look at yourself and see where maybe you can shore up the balance within yourself, within masculine and feminine energies, and find out what that means to you. I would suggest, YouTube. There are a lot of good YouTube videos that speak about this and ways to kind of step into, balance that more. So let's keep going. Okay. So the next card out is the Four of Air, and this is all about being diligent and structuring your time and the things that you want to do. It's about structure in terms of what you need to get done and the time you have to do it. And so I'm kind of blanking on something, so forgive me. Let me just tap this really quick, because I feel like there's something here that is being missed, that I'm kind of glossing over. So structure, routine, order, patterns, discipline, organization, understanding, and productivity. So it symbolizes the importance of ordering your environment and giving your day structure, especially if you have specific goals or projects you wish to perform and complete. And if you have an imbalance in your masculine and feminine, particular your masculine, it's hard to do this. I know from experience. I've definitely had this issue before. The next card up is the Six of Fire. Yes, 6. And this card is all about mediation and coming to an understanding with like an outside party. And I apologize. I usually don't read all these like this, but I'm kind of blanking. Okay, so healing, mediation, negotiation, arbitration, truce, boundaries, support, and diplomacy. So it represents a time of healing through mediation, negotiation, or arbitration. So it's a time when communication and diplomacy is required in order to end a conflict or dispute. So, Virgo, is there some sort of dispute going on? Let's continue. Wow, we have the Ace of Fire here. This is, every ace is a new beginning, or like an offering of a new beginning from Spirit or Creator. And this particular one is about action. So, especially with this, being at the bottom of the deck. This is transformation through action. This is calling action from you, Virgo. So this is like saying there's a new beginning that you need to act upon here. The next card up is the Three of Earth. This is all about sowing seeds and planting seeds to be rewarded and to yield a good harvest to yourself. So this is really about acknowledging and being aware of what you're planting, the type of seeds that you're planting. So are you planting good things, or are you planting not so good seeds? And I will clarify on some of these. I'm just going to do that after I get all the cards out. And the next card here, beautiful card, Queen of Water. I do love this card. This is an intuitive person, so it's funny that intuition is here and then this showed up. This is the Queen of Water is very emotional, very loving, in touch with her emotions. Sometimes she could be a little bit over emotional, but she usually knows how to rein it in. But she listens to her heart and she listens to her intuition. So I feel like, this is you, Virgo, very tapped in and spiritual, and, there's a need to connect to your intuition here. Wow. Okay. The scribe. So for all of you beautiful people out here, I'm a Virgo, and I was just wondering before I started doing this if I would resonate to this. So I'm just you're going through this with me. The next card out is the scribe. So this is the 12 in the air signs, and in a regular tarot deck, it's like the knight. But this tarot deck is different. It's all about healing, and it's called Dreams of Gaia Tarot, if anybody was wondering. The scribe is all about writing and journaling about your life. So, like, the importance of documenting things and documenting your life. Like, obviously, there's like a bunch of different, meanings for this card, like there are for every card, but this one specifically is about writing. So, record keeper, information, knowledge, tradition, history, personal history. He's a record keeper, the keeper of all knowledge and information about past, present, and future. And so, unlike the sage, the scribe is a man without intellectual bias or prejudice. He's objective and passionate about preserving, having, and providing the most accurate information, and values being able to provide the most accurate information. He always offers knowledge from several perspectives and differing points of view. So ask that you value the act of writing things down. So, like, he also symbolizes the importance of like documenting your life journey. So have you been wanting to write a book or like a memoir? Or have you wanted to start like a blog or something? Sometimes he also signifies the need to seek out professionals to help you in like writing up things, like who can help you with research that you may need to do for some reason. So put that where it lies for you, Virgo. Wow. The sage. The sage is a healer. He's somebody that somebody goes to that's very knowledgeable because he has lots of stories and stories that can help people. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry. I'm a little emotional here. This means something for me. So I'm very curious if there are other Virgos watching this that can relate to this in your life. This is showing that you're somebody that people look to for advice and they like look up to because you've been through a lot and you have a lot of knowledge to share with others. So it could be like seek this person out, or you are this person, because Virgo, I could also be picking up on somebody that you're dealing with here also. So there's really in a general sense, what is here for you, Virgo, is transformation through action. And with this scribe here, I feel like it's actually wanting you to like write something. Take action, sow the seeds, listen to your intuition, write, because you have a lot of knowledge for people, you know, to share. Wow, just had a lot of cards come out. Sometimes it's a little story. So with this, what I was basically what I was clarifying was the Six of Fire, which again is like an issue that needs to be sorted out through mediation. Okay, sorry. Um, when it's a little story like this, I just need to listen to what I'm getting with the cards. Okay, so Virgo, what we have is the Emperor, which symbolizes a person. This is the Emperor is somebody who takes control of their life and has their shit together. I don't want to cuss, but you know, somebody who has their stuff together, they take control of their life and they are in control of it. This card, the Seven of Swords, is all about deception and thinking that you're getting away with something, but you're really not. It's also about like deceiving yourself, or somebody could be deceiving you. Um, it's like trying to get away with something and like taking shortcuts. And then there's a battle here. Sometimes this is indicative of like people fighting over you if it's like a relationship or you have many options, but it could also just be like a lot of different, sometimes it's like a lot of different people coming in to tell you different things that it's kind of clouding your judgment, like almost like if you haven't, almost like if you have a decision to make about something, but like all these people are coming in and giving you their opinion, like, you know, so it's like it's a battle, you know, it literally could be, you know, you have many options, people battling for you, or like this is like an inside battle and you're, you know, kind of getting all of this stuff coming in from the outside world. And then the next card is the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate card. Some kind of relationship. And then the Six of Swords, which is moving away from difficult times. And then at the bottom here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity in, you know, growth and stability and something new. So with all of these here, I feel like what I'm getting is kind of, okay, someone needs to take control and stop allowing this energy to influence them, which will, you know, basically, like, stop, like, take control because these energies are what's influencing you, and take control so that you can come into, like, this, there's a relationship here, and this is moving away from hard times to easier times. So with this being here, like, this is like needing a mediator to settle something. Kind of feels like there's a battle here and like self-deception, and someone needs to take control and kind of go to easier times with this, whoever this relationship is. So put that where it fits, Virgo. I know it's a little, it's hard when it's like a big story like that with the clarifying cards. You kind of have to like listen to hear like what the cards are saying, because all the cards have multiple meanings. Wow, okay. I already know what this is. Okay, so okay, sorry. So I was clarifying this balance card, and what came out is the Seven of Wands. So this is somebody who is defending themselves, um, standing up for, this is like, this card in general means like standing up for what you believe, standing your ground. But with it clarifying the balance card, it's saying that someone is defensive and blocking something from themselves, so they need to balance that out. And I feel like that's kind of what this is here with whatever this is, whatever this issue is for you. There's like a self-deceptive energy that you're battling, and you need to take control and deal with this, because this is kind of what's here for you, which is like a new, like a, not a new, but like this is like a soulmate. You know, it's not always romantic, because some soulmates come in the form of friends, but whatever this is, maybe it's like an argument you're having with a partner or with a friend, and you have like you're very defensive, and you're deceiving yourself in some way, and like just causing this battle within yourself, and you kind of just need to take control. And you know, with this being here, it's a real need to let go of control, because that's kind of what all of this, all of these clarifying cards are showing me, because this is what's here for you, Virgo, trying to take you from hard, choppy waters into the new with someone that's going to lead you to happiness. That's why I feel like this is a relationship, because this is like a family moving on to smoother times. Okay. Something flipped, but it went back in. So let's try that again. I want to know why this queen is here. Wow. All right. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck is the world. This is like a culmination endings, a job well done. It's like you've reached the next level. And I see that there's something that was being worked on. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is like fixing something, trying to fix something or work on it. And with this relationship stuff coming out, I feel like this was like somebody trying to fix things in a relationship, and now they're ready to come in confidently, because this is the King of Wands. He's confident, he goes after what he wants, and he takes control, especially with this Emperor being here before too. After a time of separation, because this is like going within and meditating, and maybe this is just you, Virgo, working on yourself and working on your own confidence, because, you know, that's kind of what I feel is a little lacking here. There's a lot of self-deception, defensiveness, battling going on, and it's like maybe you're working on that, and after working on that, you've come into this energy of feeling more confident and ready to like go after whatever it is after this time of being separated. And this card is about meditating and being in separation. So this could be being in separation from somebody in a relationship, or just like meditating, almost like somebody came in to fix things and just stepped into their confidence by doing that after some time to think and be separated. Okay. Wow. Well, I'll leave that. Okay, so big change. God. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, the time of confusion is over, because what we're clarifying here is the Ace of Fire, so a new beginning. So putting down this confusion and moving towards a great achievement. This is the Chariot, which is also representative of the Cancer card. So there's a possibility that some of you, you know, maybe this is a Cancer, you know, because we also have the Queen of Water here. So, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this card in particular is the card of the Cancer card. But this is the Chariot, so it's moving on to a new destination. It's moving and reaching a great achievement. So I feel like it's like, because this is here, the Ace of Fire is here twice. So this is the Ace of Wands. This came out. So this is here twice. So it's like saying the time of confusion is over. You're going to reach this really great achievement when you take action. And I believe this is a romantic relationship. Here we have the Knave of Chalices. So it's like offering a cup of a love or emotional fulfillment here. And so I feel like that's kind of what's new, and there's, you know, it's like a change. This is the Tower. This is a really big change. So Tower isn't a bad card. It just means like, you know, it's only bad and hurts if you aren't going with what you need to go with. You know, the universe will come in and change things for you. I've definitely been through that in my life, and it's a little uncomfortable. So it's better to just kind of heed your intuition, like release control of needing control of any kind of situation, and heed your intuition, balance yourself, you know, and kind of let go of conflicts and step into like a new type of energy, you know, and allow this change to happen, which I think for you, Virgo, is being defensive being defensive, deceiving yourself mentally, and causing this turmoil, this battle. You know, especially with this card here too, this meditating card, it really symbolizes separating and having time to go within so that you can, you know, get a new perspective and change. So that is your message for December, Virgo. I hope it was helpful. So in a general sense, it's just telling you to release control of meeting any kind of specific outcome, go with the flow of your life, go within, listen to your intuition, balance your masculine and feminine. There's a really strong battling type of energy that's not doing you any good. You know, and it's also telling you to structure time for routine and your goals, and to kind of allow this argument or whatever this battle is to go. Step into new beginnings. Plant your seeds well. Like, what is it that you want to get back? Think about that and plant those seeds. You know, continue to listen to your intuition, and journaling will definitely help you, Virgo. Journaling your dreams and just your life will definitely help you. It helps you to get things off your chest, to not hold on to them, because you are this person that people go to. You are here to guide people, you know. And I know from being a Virgo and from knowing other Virgos, a lot of us are we're like leaders and we help other people. We're like, the Virgo is like in service to, not a servant, but in service to others. And that's who the sage is. He gives his stories away to other people because he has knowledge and healing to give to others with his story. So that's your message, Virgo. I really hope this was helpful and that it resonated. Please let me know in the comments below if it did, if it didn't. And if it didn't, please check your other prominent signs and check out those readings as well. And Virgo, I will see you in January. Take care.